As of yesterday, I got the okay for my cat to travel abroad, which means we are moving to Thailand. Wow, I can't believe I'm saying that. I actually feel a little crazy. I can't believe I'm doing this. I have been considering moving abroad for years, and I never moved because of the process for getting animals abroad. I was like, this is too difficult. I'm not gonna do it, but I'm just sucking it up. This is gonna be a very one-of-a-kind process. So I'm going to take you on this experience with me while I sell everything, get rid of the rest, get the documents for my cat, and move abroad. That's the plan. First things first, I need to pack what's coming with me so that way I actually have a visual of what I'm leaving behind. Yeah. Next, I need to sell my most expensive items. I need to donate, give away, and trash everything else, and then get my cat documents. When I was starting to go through my apartment and be like, oh, what am I gonna bring? I realized everything has to go. It's a lot to go from having an entire world you've built up around you for your entire adult life to having a couple of suitcases and leaving everything behind and just moving. The first step for me was packing what was absolutely coming with me because everything in my closet can't come. But some things can come. So my goal was to go through my closet and choose the pieces that I wanted to bring with me for sure, to Thailand. Sorry about the audio. The heat is running. Something that I'm very much stressing over is the fact that I have to bring clothes and I can't bring everything here. A lot of this stuff is not going to make sense there. And I think of all things to get rid of, the clothes is probably the easiest because friends might want to borrow some and then they could wear it and then I could take it back later. A lot of this stuff I already brought to Thailand, so I kind of know what I would wear and what I wouldn't and what works. It's all of my white tops 100% would go. Okay, already this is way too much. There's a lot left in here, I know, but when I say way too much, I mean, look, oh my gosh, look at this. That is the pile right now, and this is not including any pants, accessories, shorts, skirts, nothing. That's not even including PJs, workout stuff, hats. How am I actually gonna do this? Now I'm actually worried. Look at my kitty. Hi. You know what I look like wearing this sweater? And I love this sweater because it's warm, but I look like the mom from Coraline. Because I ended up selecting way too many items to keep, I had to go through my items again and try downsizing them using a different method. This time I went through the items and I only selected items that I would hypothetically pay to keep in storage. Because I think that if I do this, I'm gonna find a lot of stuff I actually wouldn't want to pay to keep. That's the hope. I don't know, we're trying it. Okay, I just wanna say so far, I actually haven't even put anything in the box of keep. I've just been putting it in the donate. Because I'm looking at it and I'm like, I wouldn't keep this. Anything fantasy, yes, that's its own box over there. So I guess that's a yes, but this dress, for sure. I don't know what it is. I love this, but I don't have shoes for it. I honestly don't know if I would actually keep it. I'll put it in the keep box just for now. Where it's really gonna get messy with the keep pile is my t-shirts. I have one bag of giveaway clothes. I'm getting down to the hard stuff because I feel stuck. Everything that's in my closet, I'm just thinking, I don't wanna get rid of that. It's really hard. So after successfully choosing what I was bringing, I ended up with only 2 checked bags. So I already started getting rid of stuff. In fact, today I sold furniture already, 13 books and a picture frame. What I'm doing right now, getting rid of something that's near and dear to me, like my books, this stuff is not reversible anymore. There's no going back. You might witness me getting crushed alive. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna rotate it. We did it, I think. I cannot believe I just got that in the hallway. Having a big piece of furniture go is so helpful. Saying goodbye to my couch. It's gone. The couch is gone. Somebody just reached out to buy my books. I didn't think I would actually sell these. I just sold 27 books for $102. Saying goodbye to my bookshelf and my Art Deco shelves. Someone is here to get the last piece of furniture I have. Found out my dad's gonna let me keep some stuff at his storage unit. I got 4 medium-sized boxes that I'm going to be keeping. Box number 1 is literally just LARP clothes. That's it. It's live action role play clothes. Everything in here is very expensive. It's stuff that I wear to every event for the most part, and I really don't want to have to rebuild that wardrobe just because of how costly it would be for me to do that. Box number 2 is LARP accessories. So a lot of like leather armor and 4 pairs of shoes. Box number 3 is all of my space stuff. And I do wear this stuff, but unfortunately it's all jackets, NASA flight suits. It's like, I'm not gonna be wearing this stuff in Thailand because of the humidity and the heat. I just know it. But I don't wanna get rid of it because again, this stuff is very expensive. And I mean, it's not just space stuff. There are some winter coats in here too that I packed in that I would really like to keep if I can. And the last box is art and art supplies. And then all of this art here, I'm going to be displaying at my friend's place and giving stuff away. That's where we're at. Also, my dad's keeping the snowboard. Yo, I'm so stressed right now. I have dressers listed for $15. No hits on it. And then I'll have people write me and be like, I want this, I'm coming now, and then never show. That's about 80% of the people. What I did was I made 3 different boxes: donate, free, and friends boxes. And you might be saying to yourself, those items can all go to the same place, but that's not true for everything because I actually had a lot of miscellaneous items that I knew would just look like trash to Goodwill. This is an entire shelf full of a bunch of decor items I can't take with me and no one's gonna buy it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a box of a bunch of these like miscellaneous items. I'm gonna take a photo of them, put it on Facebook and say all this stuff is free. I'm gonna leave it on the side of the road. That way someone that could actually use stuff like that can come and get it for free. Okay, I just put all my stuff outside, all my like miscellaneous items. That was scary. I don't know why it feels weird putting stuff outside. But I do have a friend that just moved and she's actually gonna take a pretty decent amount of stuff that I was gonna leave outside. So I'm happy about that. I just saw someone take something. See, that makes me so happy. We interrupt this program to bring you a film called The Struggle of Getting My Cat's Documents. Okay, you can play now. Right now, I am struggling. Oh my gosh. This is a lot more than I expected. No one actually knows how to do their job. I've cried once. That's actually not as much as I thought I would cry. There's so many steps to this. I'm gonna need to pray before I call anybody else. The timeline of this is absolutely insane. I have called multiple airlines today, multiple vets offices. I'm losing it right now. I wish someone could handle this for me because there's so many steps and it's stressing me out. Oh my gosh. But in all seriousness, the process to get my cat's documents to another country was dreadful. Not because the actual process itself was difficult, no. It was actually figuring out what the process was. Okay, after 6 hours, found out that I have to book through Korean. And they actually will not accept a pet if I book it through third party, even though Korean told me I needed to book through third party, so. A lot of the airlines don't actually allow a cat to travel in cabin, so I can only travel with specific airlines, which is now changing the date of travel. So there is a government official website that tells you what is needed to get your pet to another country step by step. But unfortunately, there are some key details missing. So I ended up having to call around to a bunch of different vets to try to cross-reference information, but this only left me more confused. Oh my gosh. So I ended up calling the Thailand embassy, who put me in contact with the Bangkok quarantine department at the airport. And from there, I got all my questions answered from the source. This is literally the only way I actually could have done this on my own, just because there's not enough information online. I just found out how much it's gonna cost for the health certificate. It's gonna be $635. That does not include the $530 vet visit I already had, the vaccines I have to get, her medication, which is around $115. It doesn't include the import fee, and it doesn't include her flight. Speaking of the flight, I did have another issue that was unclear with the bag dimensions for my cat, which resulted in me buying 5 cat carriers and choosing my 2 favorite, one small, one large, and taking them to the airport to the check-in counter to get them measured and approved by my airline specifically. And luckily, they ended up approving the larger cat carrier that had 2 expandable sides, which is the one I really wanted to take, and I got to. Would highly recommend doing this if you're traveling with a pet and you have time, because better safe than sorry. From there, all I had to do was go to the vet to get my cat's paperwork approved and just hope that it showed up within 10 days of my flight, so that way I could actually get on the plane. It ended up costing me around $423 for the health certificate, which actually ended up being less than I thought. All right, we have 5 more days until I move to Thailand. Good news today though, I got my cat's health certificate this morning. It took me 5 days to get it. It is official. She's an international traveled kitty. I'm sorry, I've been so bad at kind of like filming everything just because it's been a lot of me running back and forth from different rooms, like collecting items, putting them in here, and it's just not really possible for me to film that. Everything is in this room. I just have to put everything here in the car, sweep the apartment, do a little clean down in the kitchen, and then I will be out of here. So this is the final day. This apartment holds so many memories. There's a lot of growing that happened in this place. It's the first time I ever had my own apartment that I paid for fully on my own. Yeah, I really grew up here. I really did. Man, so much has happened in this apartment. It's crazy. I guess it's time for a new adventure. Yeah. All right, we are about to head to the airport. Me and my kitty. We are officially going to Thailand. I'm freaking out right now. Like, I'm actually freaking out. I'm stressing so bad, I'm like shaking. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. We got this.